Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/ASYM for the top 10 stocks to buy right now. One of the stocks that has gotten really beaten up lately is Target, but I think this presents a really great buying opportunity for investors who are thinking about the long-term future of retail. That's what I want to dig into today. My name's Travis Hoyam. Thanks for watching Asymmetric Investing. Please subscribe here on YouTube for all my content. And first, I want to start with the baseline numbers for Target. You can see here that revenue is up pretty sharply starting at the beginning of the pandemic, now generating about $109 billion per year in revenue. Net income, $2.7 billion. And keep in mind that includes some negative quarters from 2022 when they had some inventory issues. They basically bought the wrong kind of products, specifically in the outdoor furniture area. And as we came out of the pandemic, people weren't buying those kinds of things anymore. So they had to write down some of those goods and discount them. So profitability should be slightly better than that. Price to earnings ratio is about 22, but long term, that ratio is probably going to be a little bit cheaper than that, probably in the mid teens as we see margins get back to a more normalized level after that one-time event in 2022. What I really like about Target strategically is leaning into the fact that it has groceries and a lot of other goods in that big box concept. So I think of this as what I call grocery plus shopping. You might go to a Target store to try to get some bread or milk for the family and end up picking up a shirt or some beauty items. That's really the way that Target drives its business. Now add in that it has added some really key features over the last few years, specifically pick up and drive up. With drive up, you can actually go to a Target, park in designated parking spots, and they will bring an order right to you. So instead of waiting a couple days to get something from Amazon, you can go to a Target and pick it up in a couple of hours. That's a really unique way to shop and is something that's really differentiating Target from a lot of its competitors. This is a company that has most of its locations located in urban environments where you may only be 5, 10, 15 minutes from your nearest Target location. So the convenience of those locations is really going to be key. And it is the kind of place where you can just swing by it and pick up a few things, especially when somebody's just going to put it in your trunk. So I think strategically, Target is really well positioned, and the recent drop in the stock has actually given investors a long-term buying opportunity. Now, the short-term pressure is coming from pushback from some of their Pride collection that happened late in May and early in June. We don't know exactly what the impact is going to be on the company's financials, but remember that Target has gone through these ups and downs in its business before. You might remember about a decade ago, there was a data breach. The stock dropped actually after that. And people said that they weren't going to shop at Target again. Well, that obviously didn't stick, and people continue to go to Target. I think this is going to be the same kind of thing. Anybody who was not shopping at Target short term because of any recent protests, I think is going to come back as a customer long term. And that's typically what happens with some of these protests and short term impacts. So, from an investor standpoint, I think this is a short term buying opportunity for a stock that I really want to own long term. That's the way that I'm looking at this. And I think that's the right way to look at Target right now. It's not often you get a nearly 20% discount on a high quality stock in a short period of time, but that's exactly what we're getting with Target. And that's why it's a stock I'm probably going to add in the next few days. But I'd love to hear what you think about Target. What do you think the next quarter's results are going to look like? Leave those comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow Asymmetric Investing. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you here next time.